Hello and welcome to my Ironman progress series. As you can see, this is not my main, and it is in fact an Ironman. And first off, I'd like to say a few things before I, continue the video. First off is that I'm not sure how regular these videos will be necessarily, because I'm probably going to be doing the Ironman sort of as a side thing, and the amount of progress I make will be variable. So for the moment, my focus is going to be on my main account. When I finish, maxing on that and maybe go for some other things, and I don't really want to play on my main, maybe I'll do some Ironman stuff, and, it'll fluctuate in how much, I do with it. But that's just a little bit of a forewarning, I suppose, if you're looking forward to constant Ironman stuff. Probably won't happen. I'm sure I'll have a lot more videos in the beginning than I will, as it sort of slowly progresses, simply because progress goes faster at the start. But, that's sort of just how life goes, I think. The other thing is that I have not, first of all, started very much stuff on this account. So, as you can see, I've got 3 attack, same hit points, 32 mining, 24 smithing, 11 fishing, 40 wood cutting, 3 fire making, 3 cooking, 141 total level with only 67k experience. Really, really not that much. The other thing is, as you can see, my character is sort of that classic bot. He's not a bot, but when making the character, I had accidentally logged out or DC'd or something, so in the character creation screen I never actually got to customize this, so whenever I get enough money I'll have to head over to Thalia's clothes shop and then the barber and fix him up a little bit and make him not bot looking. In fact, I've already been thought to be a bot once so far. So the other thing, actually there's one last thing, I just want to show you the bank, just to, there's really not much, but just so you can at least, see what I've got, what I'm working with so far. I've only got 86 GP, the regular stuff. I have a adamant pickaxe, I've got 2 iron scimitars on Ironman armor, 985 oak logs for when I do fletching or construction, 41 iron stuff. It's really not an advanced bank at all. There's not much stuff here, but I just felt that I should probably show it at the beginning at the very least, just so you at least know what I'm starting off with. Obviously I'm not starting from scratch, if you will. I'm not straight off Tutorial Island when I'm starting this video, but I'm not, as far into my main as I was when I started that series. But, yeah. So, whatever the next clip will be, maybe... Oh yeah, I'm also still free to play, so there's that. Just so you know. This account is still free to play, so there's not going to be any members skilling or members questing yet. I think I've done just Doric's quest so far as well. So, sitting on 1 quest point, and really not that much progress. Actually, let's start out with the quest. We'll do this one. You all know what this quest is. Good old cook's assistant. Thankfully, I already had everything in my bank, so really not much of a challenge. But, starting off with 5 cooking, get 2 free cooking levels. So as you could probably tell from the balls of wool in my inventory, time to do sheep shearer. Alright, that was extraordinarily fast, because I already had all 20 balls of wool. 4th quest, I think, technically. Done, Witch's Potion complete. That should take me to level 4 magic. And yeah, I'm not a member on this account, so it doesn't matter. So now, Cook Assistant Dorks, Sheep Shearer, and Witches. Going strong. And there's Restless Ghost. So, 10 prayer. I guess I can use Initiate Armor if I was a member. And use the prayer Rock Skin. Or up to the prayer rock skin, I suppose. I can use all the previous ones too. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty neat. 5 quest points, because they'll only give 1 quest point. God, I feel so dirty with all of these bots. Like I look like I'm one of them. Ugh. So I just completed Rune Mysteries because it's probably one of the more important quests to do, at least early on, especially as an Iron Man. And I didn't record them, but I also did Romeo and Juliet and Ernest the Chicken before. Right now I'm kind of just trying to be as efficient as possible without teleports, so I'm sort of doing the quests in a ring, and a number of the quests require you to go around the Port Sarim Draenor area, as well as Falador, as well as Varrock. So I'm sort of just doing a bunch of those quests at the same time, save for a few because I will be too low level to do them, namely Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer, and Black Knight's Fortress, at least for the moment, and then Shield of Rev I'll do later. But the rest of them I can do for now. Unfortunately, to do Imp Catcher, I actually need to go and kill imps, which I will get around to doing pretty soon. Otherwise, I would have just brought the 4 beads with me when doing Mysteries. But yeah, probably gonna go do more of, I think, the Knight's Sword, and then finish up Pirate's Treasure. And I think, because I've got that stuff with me, just need to hopefully cook this red berry pie without burning it. Let's see, will I get it? Yeah! Awesome. In other news, why is there a poll booth inside these guys' house? It seems like a possibly biased and maybe they polling station. Maybe they tamper with the results. I don't trust these guys. Completed Knight's Sword quest, which gives almost 13,000 smithing XP, and wow, all the way up to 33. Awesome. That saves a lot of time. I finally got all of the beads from killing imps, which took quite a while, I suppose, in total, but I spread it across just a span of time. Basically, I would find, or rather I would kill imps whenever I found them, and all in all, I don't know how much time I've spent killing imps, but I recommend doing it south of Falador, because there's quite a few spawns right next to each other, directly south of the gate, specifically right here. There's a spawn right around here, and there's a spawn over here, so you can actually go kill one, run, kill the other, go back and kill one, go back and kill the other, and I think that's probably the best way to obtain the beads. But I have one extra bead, and I'll probably just sell it in a general store, and I'm not sure what I'll get for it though. I actually just got 24 crafting now from basically running back and forth between the hide tannery and tanning the hides and then crafting them into first gloves, then boots, and then cowls, and then van braces, leather bodies, and then leather chaps. Frankly, I don't know. Oh, hello, other game. Didn't think you'd pop up. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many hides I had in total. It was, I think, close to 300 or something like that, from killing cows and getting my combat stats up and even my prayer up a little bit. So I did a little tiny bit of rune crafting, but then I realized that maybe I'll wait until I'm a member to do that on this account. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the plans are. I don't have a solid plan prepared for what to do with this account necessarily. I'm sort of just going bit by bit, seeing how far I'll get in different pieces, at least early on. My one concern with doing stuff on this account is the fact that since it's a non-member right now, I don't want to spend a lot of effort and time on the sort of non-members options, if that makes sense. So I don't want to do a whole lot of, basically, since there's a cap on what you can do in non-members. So for instance, I'll take fishing. I can't go and fish sharks, for instance, but I could get to the level where I could fish sharks, but I would just keep fishing swordfish, for instance. And I'm not sure to what extent I want to work on this account before hopping over to members, because if I go over to members, then I have access to even more stuff. So It's really a toss-up at the moment as to how much I want to do on this account, because I don't want to get so far by doing shitty methods that I would have had access to better methods if I was in members. I think I'm getting this across well enough. I'm not sure, but if you're confused, leave a comment. I can explain more later. But now I'm probably going to go sell these, hop between worlds, and get as much money back as possible. Well, I got about 1,000 GP back, and it's starting... Well, I get more back, but it's starting to kick me for too many login attempts, so I'm probably going to go do something else now. Maybe go fishing. I don't know, do some fire making. We'll see. Bastards. Oh, I also need to set up the drop the items on the ground for this, because I don't want it to be spammed with messages. But yeah, maybe I'll go do some fishing. I'm only at level 13 right now, and my cooking is pretty low as well, so I could definitely benefit from doing some fishing training. Oh my god, I just did the beekeeper, or the beehive random event, because, hey, I was thinking maybe I'll just do random events on this Ironman because they give you free stuff, and I got 69 GP. Only 69 GP. I think usually they give you flax if you're in a member's world, but really, only 69? Most of the other random events I think give 500 or something. I just hit 40 fishing, doing raw trout and salmon, so now I can go and catch lobsters, and that also evens out some more skills, I suppose. So now I've got woodcutting to 40 and fishing to 40. Mining's only at 35, but I can get another 5 levels there. Smithing's only at 33, and fire making and cooking are pretty low, but now I have all of the required items, I suppose, to get cooking and fire making up. So I might do that in the next episode, because this episode, you know, getting around the time that I end my main episode's about the same amount of time, and I kind of want to keep them relatively similar, but obviously different accounts, but I want the same format for both series. And yeah, if you're wondering like what I'm doing exactly, I'm not really sure. I have no exact plan. I'm just sort of going, and I'm not using any guides. I'm just sort of playing through and playing what I remember doing at early levels, because I haven't really done much early leveling for any other skills in a really long time, since I've been primarily playing my main account, which is clearly a much higher level. So yeah, it's also much different without trade. I guess you do trade with NPCs, but without trading with other players, it definitely makes the game much different. So there's always that. So I'm kind of just learning, because it definitely is an entirely different game in my eyes when you're an Ironman, because you have to do everything yourself, or at least mostly everything yourself. So yeah, if you did make it this far, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, perhaps I've earned your like. And yeah, I hope I can get another episode out pretty soon. Have a good day. Bye.